Welcome back to the Cowboy Bebop Show, everybody. I hope you all are having a very happy holiday season. And so this is Christmas. I think that might be my favorite holiday song. What is yours? Put it in the comments. Curious to see. Mine was either, John Lennon's, Happy Christmas, War is Over, or Oh Holy Night. That just, depending on who's doing it, that song just grabs me. Anyway, don't forget, subscribe to the channel so I can bring you more beautiful knives from around the world. And, who knows? We can become lifelong friends. I've already met some amazing characters over the last 5 years. I'm getting ready to head into season 6. I might have one more video before the year ends, maybe 2. But you know what? I gotta talk about this knife. All right, I have to do it. I've had it for years. All right, it was made in the 90s, and I never did a full review on this, only because I don't like doing reviews on knives that just are not available. But I was fooled. All right. Wow, Secret Santa comes through again. It turns out there is a company that have these in stock. And you're not going to believe the price once I tell you. All right? You're not going to believe it. I thought I was sitting on a gold mine for years. This is basically a Randall Attack Model 14, replica, sort of. Paying homage to the Randall replica. And this design came out of the mind of Bob Terzuola. I don't think I'm saying his name right. I never met the gentleman, but I think his name is Bob Terzuola. If you know how to pronounce his last name, sound it out for me in the comments. Right? Bob was actually endorsed by Bob Loveless. So if he recommends somebody, you're getting an extraordinary, knife designer. All right. So Loveless has endorsed Terzuola, and I was speaking with the owner of Cutlery Shoppe. I'll leave you guys the link, because this is where you're going to be able to find this knife. They came up with this affordable combat / hunting, knife. And we're getting into some specifics here, but check this out. All right, mine came with this sheath, simple Kydex. This was made in the USA by Survival Sheath Systems, I believe it's called. All right, pretty decent sheath. I'm a sucker for Kydex, but I also love the leather. All right, but check out this beautiful knife. And these are made in Seki, S-E-K-I, Japan. Seki City, Japan. Look at this gorgeous blade. Again, I was never going to review on it because I didn't think that they were available. All right, but yeah, they are. There is a company with a handful of them. And guys, again, when you hear the price, you're going to get right over there and order yourself one. You really should. All right, so let's talk about just the design. Again, it's basically the Model 14 Attack, and this was made using Japan's Aussie 8 steel. And that's not, crappy steel. This will hold an edge, and there's enough carbon in it. And not all stainless steel knives are stainless, keep that in mind, but they got rid of enough chromium to prevent that from happening. All right, I had this for years, all right, stored in its sheath. Let's just talk a little bit about this real quick. All right, the specs. Again, Aussie 8, Japanese Aussie 8 steel. The Rockwell hardness, 57-59. All right, Bowie style. The blade length, 7.5 inches. Blade thickness 5mm. Overall length 13¼ inches. The handle material is the checkered craton. Sheath material, Kydex. The knife weighs 11.8 ounces along with the sheath. The sheath is 3.1 ounces. Knife made in Japan, sheath made in the USA. Limited lifetime warranty. But here's the thing, all right? I hope Jeff corrects me if I'm wrong, but if you buy the knife and the sheath, all right, what are you thinking? $250, $275, $300 maybe, $190, $180. Try $109 with the sheath. I'm gonna buy it without, $70. Guys, this is an excellent, excellent, excellent buy. So the Gryphon M35 is what they call this. Survival combat knife was designed by Bob Terzuola. And my guy is the owner of Cutlery Shoppe. Again, I'll leave you the link. His name is Jeff. All right? And you tell Jeff, if you ever speak to him, that Cowboy C-Bop sent you. All right? He's a hell of a nice guy. All right? And he's definitely, he's known in the knife industry. He's rubbed shoulders with a lot of famous knife makers. All right? So the Gryphon M35 Combat Survivor Bowie, designed by Bob Terzuola to be a rugged knife. In 1979, Terzuola began making knives and joined the Knife Makers Guild in 1981 on an endorsement from Bob Loveless. Okay, Bob Terzuola is credited for the term tactical knives. He's credited for that term, all right? So you thought you knew everything, right? I didn't know that. So you know you're getting a good knife. Reminiscent of the classic Randall knife model 14 attack, the Gryphon M35 is well suited for use as a field, camp, survival, and if need be, a combat knife. The razor sharp 7.5-inch Bowie style blade features a generous choil for, you know, that close-up work, right? See the generous choil there? Blade steel is Japanese Aussie 8, which is well proven since first made popular in the 80s. The shock-absorbing craton handle is deeply checkered for a dependable non-slip grip. I love the craton checkered handle. You know, think of the Cold Steel Trailmaster, Recon Scout, the list goes on. All right? Now, this is a full-length hidden tang. You can see the other side of it exposed right here for, like, you know, breaking glass or busting open a skull or busting open a coconut, whatever you prefer. You know, they did say it's extremely sharp out of the box. Mine's fairly old. So let's see how this is held up over the years. Oh, my goodness. Hello. It's like a razor laser. You can barely even hear it cutting. $109 or $70 if you don't want the sheath. A lot of guys don't like the Kydex, so they might want to buy their own anyway. Regardless, highly, highly, highly recommend it. Before I do a little demonstration, just one more thing I want to talk about, and that is the Aussie 8 steel. All right? And remember, if you don't like all this chatting, just take your little finger and fast forward to the demonstrations. All right? The word stainless steel, often misleading, because in fact all steel will stain or show discoloration if left in adverse conditions for a sufficient time. Steel is made stainless by adding chromium and reducing its carbon content during the melting process. Does that say smelting process? All right. there is a serious performance trade-off with stainless steel. As the chromium increases and the carbon decreases, the steel becomes more stainless. But it also becomes more and more difficult to sharpen, and the edge holding potential is seriously impaired. This is usually why most stainless steel knives are rarely razor sharp and quickly lose what little edge they have. In contrast, Gryphon knives uses Aussie 8A stainless, a high carbon, low chromium steel that has proven itself to be the ultimate compromise between toughness and strength, edge holding and resistance to corrosion. So there you have it. All right, check this out. All right, let's do a little cutting here, shall we? All right, just a little bit. Let me make some room, and we'll check the edge one more time, if you don't mind. All right, let's do my 50 whack, shall we? With my trusty old monster 2x4. 2x90. Here we go. All right, let's go right about here, shall we? All right. 50 whacks. That takes one hell of a bite. I think I'm at 50, right? What do you think? All right. Edge test time. Guys, not a ding, nor a dang. I don't know if you're actually getting that. All right, not a ding, nor a dang. Huge shout out to Jeff Laufer, the owner. 40 years his shop has been around. Again, I will leave you the link. The Cutlery Shoppe. Guys, I will not steer you wrong. 109 with the sheath, or 70 without. All right, I'm going to leave you the link. Let's just end this with a little splash, and I'll give you guys a once over. All right. And don't forget to subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. I try to guide you in the right place at all times. I hope everybody has a safe and happy holiday season. Looking forward to season 6. Here is to season 5. All right, with my 7.5-inch Gryphon M35, ladies and gentlemen. Highly, highly recommend. All right, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. All right, don't forget to subscribe. See you in a few days, and everybody have a safe and happy holiday season. Oh yeah, that's in there. We're gonna have to do the once over on here. This thing's gorgeous. I love it. What you waiting on? All right, take care, everybody.